Hi, I'm Marco with our washers at washmart.com, your Houston pressure washer store. I'm going over marketing tips, and we have just the tip for you. It's going to be number 2 for today. We're going to go over EDDM, which stands for Every Door Direct Mail. I show the main one that we used. With EDDM, there's some things that are really important to know. The first thing you need to know about EDDM is that if you expect to get a lot of clients off of doing one run, then you're going to be terribly mistaken and you're not going to get the results that you were hoping for. Now, what I have learned with EDDM is, let's say you use a mailing route. Whenever you send the EDDM, let's say you send 1,000. You're going to be lucky if you even get one phone call off of the 1,000 EDDM you send out, which is a very poor ROI. What I've learned is whenever you send a second round of EDDM the next month to those exact same addresses, you're going to see a span of 2 to 5 phone calls. Whenever you send it a third month and fourth month, you're going to generally double that. Once you hit month 5, it starts to tear down. I never did a month 6 because once I noticed that 3 and 4 were about the same and 5 tiered down almost like month 2, that means you've oversaturated. Stop. The beauty of EDDM is that if you've made a marketing budget that works for your business and you can afford to do this, you can get a lot of clients from this method. I've had people email me saying, please stop sending this EDDM to my house. I still send the EDDM to their house. You're going to find that some neighborhoods are better than others. I've had some neighborhoods where I've sent 5,000 EDDMs to, and on the first and second run, I would get one phone call. I've actually had one particular neighborhood that I've sent EDDM to, and I got $10,000 worth of jobs from 3 phone calls on my very first run. So it's really hard to say when and how they are going to work. I just know that if you're consistently doing this, you are going to land jobs. One thing that you need to remember is that if you don't get clients from the EDDM, it wasn't a waste of money. You are still improving the brand of your company. And branding is priceless. Where I'm not an expert on how to make the best EDDM, you might have someone who is an expert at making the perfect EDDM. I have one that works for my company, and so I've just not changed it. Changing it might have had better results for me, but I've not tested that out yet, and I'm all about transparency. So on EDDM, we made it to where we don't have an extensively large amount of information on it. We basically just did pictures. These were very successful for us, and it was also instrumental of getting our foot into the door on another market, because on the back side, we had DIY, no pressure, we have rentals. So what we did was actually rent out our power washers that we weren't using to customers whenever they did not feel comfortable spending the amount of money that we felt was appropriate for our services, and then we rented out our excess equipment. And it was mostly the carts, the little 4,000-4 direct drives, but it was an alternative instead of just saying, oh, this customer doesn't want to spend more than $100 for our services. Well, they can if they rent a pressure washer for a day. So this is our EDDM that has worked for us. If you enjoyed the content, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Give us a call or send us an email, ourwashers@washmart.com. Stay tuned for episode number 3, yard signs and door hangers.
Bye.